wait. Where is my book? I'm live, right? Yes.
Hey, audible, let me quickly check. Hey, audible, let me quickly check. Hey,
Yes.
and let me open the chat window here. Cool. Okay. And let's update. Today we will only try weekly, right? Contest plus few of that quarter. Okay. And let me update this. How many easy medium questions do you have today? Let, let me just quickly check that. We have test this 512, right? I think one easy, two medium, one hard. Okay, let me just update this. One easy, two medium, one hard. Run status, trying on first, easy, hit for question. Okay, cool. Should I wait? Let me wait for, okay, it's 2:30. Let me start. It's a good round figure, right? Oh, number is, it's a good number. It seems to a good number, 4,000. So today we're trying to solve 4,000, 4,001, 4,002, and 4,003 and 4. What a nice day, by the way. Uh, should I start or wait? Okay, let me start. So the problem is largest integer with a given digit sum. Largest integer with a given digit sum. Okay. So we have to find an integer. We have to find a number where the number of digit, let's say we have to find a number, and in that number, the number of digit is given us. We need this many number of digits, and the sum of that, like the number itself, is the largest as possible, right? Return the largest integer that has at most n digit, and the sum of the digit is s. Okay. So what greedily what we can do is we'll try to put as many as nine, and let's say sum is s, right? We'll put 9. We'll check if sum is greater than 9. We again put 9. We put 9 until we have sum more than equal to 9. Unless and until the sum is less than 9. So we simply print S and all the zeros to satisfy the constraint. So let me just quickly code it out. If you guys have any doubt, just let me know. So what we'll do here is for empty while let me do this. While S is greater than 9, and minus minus, what we'll do is, okay, we'll use the inbuilt function to convert string to integer, right? So now I'm doing like this. Otherwise, we have to use some arithmetic way to like shift the number by multiplying 10. So what we can do here is, uh, if sum is greater than answer plus equal to 9, then we do sum minus equal to 9, right? Now what we'll do is answer plus is equal to whatever is the sum. So this is how we can add, and minus minus, because of this is also one digit. Now what we'll do is while n minus minus, we'll add 0. And what we'll do is return string to integer answer. It should work. Let's see. Oh, TLE. And this is greater than 0. And this is also greater than 0. Wait, something is matched up here. Oh, something is impossible. Here, what we have to do is we have to check if S is not 0. Oh, and here also we have to check S is less than equal to 9 only. Then only we can do such things. Okay? S is equal to 0. Else, we simply say it is impossible case. What now? Okay. Wait. If number of digit is this much, like how it, how we are getting more than 2 digit in our answer? See, unless and until it will break, right? If something is here also and we are only allowed to add digits if we left with some of the digits. Here's a question. Omkar. Hi Omkar. Does DSA C++ में better है या Java? It based on your It's completely based on your choice. DSA is all about logic building. How you implement it doesn't matter to an interviewer. For- Why I do DSA in C++ is the C++ is the first language that I learned. I'm very comfortable to do coding in C++. Even though I know Java, I know Python. So in whichever language you feel comfortable, just go for that. That's what. C is generally preferred because you find because C++ is the fastest in the runtime, right? So most of the people prefer C++, and you will get lots of resources easily available in C++. If you're newly starting DSA, I recommend it to go with C++, and there's no hard and fast rule. You can do your DS in any language. It doesn't matter. So let me update the status. We have solved first easy question. Trying second Leetcode weekly contest question. I hope that answer your question, Omkar. Right? Let's move to the second question then. Aggregate two times series. Okay. The question is this is 4001 question, guys. Uh, Leetcode finally entered 4000 series. So the question is you are given 2D integer array called series 1 and 2 2D integer array. Okay. Series 1 and series 2. Okay. Each element in both the series are in form of timestamp and value. Okay. Each element in both the series is the form of timestamp and value. Okay. Where timestamp is the integer representing the time, value is the integer representing the value at that timestamp. Okay. Each element is sorted, so strictly increasing order of timestamp. Okay. For any timestamp not present in the series, the value is taken from the next available timestamp in the same series if one exists. Otherwise, the value is considered zero. Okay, this helps. The aggregated series is found by summing the corresponding value from both the series at every timestamp that's appear in either series. Okay. Return the aggregated series has a 2D integer array of timestamp and summed value paired sorted in an increasing order of timestamp. Okay. So what I have understood from the question is we are given a two series, like say this is series one, let's say this is series two. Okay. I'm taking this as the example. So what we have to do here is for each timestamp, let's say this is one, then this is two, then this four, then this five. We have to include all this timestamp in our final answer. That is a combined, we can say series, okay? That is aggregated of both of them. So what we have to do, for example, say one, right? So for the one, we have to find what's the value, aggregated value. So we have three here, right? From if you look at this series, one is present in this series, right? So what we have to do is 3 plus. Now we have to look at the value in the second series, right? So one is not present here. So what they have told in question, if timestamp is not present, the next available timestamp, that is 2 is present here, right? So what's the value at 2 timestamp? That is 2. So we have to add 2. So we have done with first. So 1 and 5 we have to output, right? Now we have to move to the second timestamp, that is 2. Do we have any question? Okay. Are you college pass out or bachelor? I'm college pass out. Just I have completed my masters last month only. I'm working as a software engineer right now. So for the two, we have to follow the same procedure because two has we have taken from this series, right? So two plus. Now to look at the what's the value at two. So two is not present, so you have to look the next candidate. That is four. What's the value at four times 10? That is one. We have to add here. So that's how you can see here. For the second, we have print 2 comma 3. Likewise, we have to follow, likewise, we have to solve for 4, then we have to solve for 5. So this is what the question is all about. Question is clear, right? The problem statement is clear, right? Yes, I will assume it cleared. The problem statement is clear. So what's in your mind? Like how we can solve this problem? Bro, entering in third year, just started DSA, क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा अच्छे जॉब के लिए इन फील्ड में? First of all, like I mentioned in my all my previous live stream also. So what you have to do is first you have to think, does your college is providing you a good placement or not? What's the past record of your college? If it is very good or it is a decent also, you have to focus on on-campus placement, right? And for the on-campus placement, CGPA is the must criteria, right? If you have a skill but you don't have a CGPA, you're not allowed to sit in a placement or you will not get an opportunity to prove your skills you deserve, right? So first of all, uh, clear the CGPA lafda things, right? Then if you're completely new to DSA, start DSA because DSA is the must. And to clear on-campus DSA round, just follow. any of the sheet. Why sheet? Because sheet covers all the aspects topic in a difficulty easy to difficult manner, right? So complete any of the sheet. Stiver is one of the good example that I have also followed in my on-campus placement preparation. And if you are very good at, like, if you start getting a confident, like you are able to solve all the questions available in the sheet, or you at least you are able to understand the solution provided in the sheet, go for the live contest. You will find lots of live contests in code courses. You will find lots of live contests in Code Chef, Ad Coder, Leetcode. Leetcode is the must to go. Like Leetcode is the priority. You should consider yourself like I should participate in the Leetcode weekly or bi-weekly at least because it's the interview kind of pattern, right? So this is what my take is. And in DSA, it's in short, if I have to summarize my conversation, what you have to do is uh, for DSA on campus, complete the Stiver sheet. You'll get confident. You will get lots of confidence to clear on-campus interview. And you after that, once you're able to complete that sheet, go and participate as much as possible in as many as contests possible and upsolve that question. It's okay if you're not able to solve the, but just sit for at least 1.5 hours if it is a late code contest. And if it's a code, just complete the contest. Use your brain. Gives the exams. And if you're unable to solve in the contest, just look the solution after the contest and see your stamina, your thinking process will definitely improve. I promise you guys. This is how see. If you want to learn any skill, you have to go the beyond your limits. If it is fine, then start. See, sheets is must. Once you complete your sheets, why I'm suggesting sheet? Because sheet has the say has a like say, has a newbie, like I am the newbie when I started, so I don't know what to solve, where to solve, how to solve, right? So these three questions sheet can easily answer, right? What to solve, how to solve, and where to solve. You can skip some problem if you feel more difficult in the sheet. You will solve later, like once you get a good decent grip grip on your logics, right? So complete the sheet as fast as possible and try to participate in the live contest. That's the only way you can crack on-campus or off-campus interview. In on-campus, they're mostly focused on core subjects. If I talk about specifically to my IIIT-Delhi college, most of the companies I saw they follow as an M.Tech student or a B.Tech student doesn't matter to you. If you sit in a placement, they will put your problem statement in front of you. You have to solve. If you're able to solve, well and good, welcome to our company. If you're unable to solve, good luck, better luck next time. That's what they have respond. So that's what my take on this, bro. Any idea, guys, how we will solve this problem? See, one of the hint is both the series are in sorted manner and based on the time, right? So that gives us a hint of a binary search and answer, right? If something is sorted, we can think of binary search and answer, right? So what we'll do here is we use two pointer, like let's say this is series one and these are their value, right? Let's say this is series two. We don't even need to use binary search also. Two pointer serves our purpose because both are in sorted manner, right? So what we'll do is we'll maintain two pointer here. We'll check this time or this time. Whichever is smaller, we have because we have to print answer in a sorted manner, right? Whichever is smaller, we'll put in our answer, right? Let's say this is smaller, this. So we'll add this value here and see because this is also sorted and this is smaller than this. So definitely, if you want like for example, say this is one and this will anything three, four, something like that. So definitely this is the only element which come after one. If one is not present in this series. So what we have to do, we have to just sum this number and print here, right? That's our purpose. Then what you can do is just because we solve like for this timestamp we have solved, right? So we'll move this pointer to next element. We'll not move this pointer because we still are solving this. Now again we'll compare whichever is smaller. Let's say this time this is smaller. So we'll put this value here, timestamp value, and what's the value at this timestamp is whatever the value present here and whatever the value present here. Just sum that both the value and move ahead. Likewise, we'll solve. This is what I'm thinking, right? So, any do you guys have any doubt? Just let me know. Otherwise, I can code it out for you. Then we can. This seems to be an easy problem to me. Not that much. Like, see, when you can say easy or not, if something clicks your mind while visualizing, that means is easier for you because you have put in some effort to try to visualize, right? So, okay, while start one is less than, let's say, n is equal to the length of n1, let's say n1 is the length of first series, let's say n2 is equal to the length of second series, right? Less than n1 and start 2 is less than n2, okay? So, and we have to create an answer. That's a vector. Let's say call answer. So what we have to check? We have to check. See, first pointer is here. Both are starting. We are starting with here, right? What we'll check which timestamp is the smaller. So what I will check here is series one of start one of zero is smaller than series two of start two of zero. If this is true, that means I have say one is smaller than two. That means I have to put one in my answer and get what the value available at one. What I'll do answer dot push back. Let me write a clean code for the what the current timestamp. Current timestamp is this. Current timestamp will be this because this is the smaller, right? And what's the value at this timestamp? Current value is because this is the smaller, so definitely it will come in our like it will contribute to our answer plus. Okay, and we have to check if there are next value this value present or not. Plus two, right? Two of one, and this is what we have to push current timestamp and the value at current timestamp. Sorry, sir. Else, else what we have to do? Else everything is same. Just here will change to 2. Okay. So let's try run. Dry run give us a confidence like this solution pass or not. And lastly, we'll return answer. So what I'm thinking is there is only one test case I'm thinking is let's say we reach at this point. Like if I'm let's say we are at this point, right? So what we saw is 4 is less than 5. So we are in this if condition. And then what we did here is we've taken this 1. Current timestamp is 4. Here it's this value is 1. But say this value is not present, right? And one more thing we have didn't we have to shift our pointer, right? And here start to. If I show you while running, so there's one test case we are missing here, edge case. Wait, what? Okay. Start one. I think we miss one test case. That is this only. We are accessing something out of bound. So wait, what we are miss here? Just try. Let me just try run this. So start one is 0 and start two is 0. Okay. So this and this. And let me maintain the answer also. So what we did here is whichever value is smaller, let's say one is smaller here. And now we are, so what we did here is we add this 3 plus 2, okay, 5. So we have done with this part. And what we did is answer plus start one plus plus. That means we have moved this pointer to this place. Now again we have compared this to value. That is 2 is smaller in this case, right? What we did is in current timestamp, like here, we have 2, right? And what we did here is series 1 of start 1 plus was that is this one plus series 2 of, oh, see, wait, there is a mistake, right? If you are accessing series 2, that it's start 2. Start 2 is the pointer that help us to access this. This is start 2. Okay. So you'll see when we're getting one more extra bucket in all the cases, right? We can easily fix that. I can pop out that element, but why? That is what I'm trying to tell you here. Why we are getting one extra is once both the pointer reach at the end, so simply we don't have, let's say here 5. Why 5 is coming? Wait. Acha, 5 is missing. We are missing something, right? Okay. So that's the, wait, there's the question, right? Hi Neeraj. BA से कहाँ से सीखा था? Actually, I started very early in my career. I started DSA in like first sem itself. So I have lots of time. So I haven't followed any particular course or any particular channel or anything. What I did is I participate in the contest. After contest, I saw some video solution or I read editorial. That's how I learned DSA. I haven't taken any course or anywhere. For few of things, like I followed this love playlist. This uh, competitive programming. I followed this guy, especially for C++. If you're doing in C++, it has a very good things like it will STL. I watched this STL playlist. It's too good. I can give you his link. You can follow this also. It has a very good like will explain in a very good fashion. And apart from this, I just participate in the live contest and whichever question I'm unable to solve, I solve that question. That's how I learn. Okay. So the edge case is say if start one is less than n1, so we have to simply do this. That is just this. Series one of start one. Did you guys got it? Why I'm doing this? This is very cool thing. Like you can easily miss, but you can easily figure it also out. If you guys, if someone is willing to know, then only I will tell you. This is just a simple edge case. You one can easily miss this edge case, but we or it can easily figure it also out. But why? It's series two. Okay. See, we have figured it out, right? If you know, you know. It's kind of that moment. Say, let me tell you why, what's happened here. See, whenever we are processing the last element, let's say this element, We clearly see this 4 is less than 5. So we put 4 in our answer. We add these two things, right? 1 and 2, that is 3. Okay. So that we have print in our answer. Now what we do is we'll move this pointer out. We move this pointer out here. If you saw here, we move this pointer out. And once this pointer move out, it is like you reach the end of this series, right? So that's how you will come out from this while loop also, right? So using this if else condition, what we have checked is, are we still in the series? Yes. If this is after this while loop, if you are still in the series, that means there is no next. This is the greatest element. Like 5 is the greatest element, right? There is no element present in this series which is greater than 5. So simply value present at this element is this only. So that is all about. Let me submit this quickly. And we have wrong answer here, guys. This is a good example. See, okay. There's one more. See, guys. We have checked only less than case, right? What if both are equal? Else if, let me write one more test case here. If, what if both are equal? We have missed this case. If both are equal, then same thing we will do here also. The thing is we have to increase both the pointer. Like we have to, what we have to do here is start 2 plus plus also. On the side for the roof. Wait, what we just did here is, acha, else if start to is less than equal. And let me submit. Again, we have wrong answer. Why? Oh my God. So not only if, while start one is less than n1, we have to do this thing. While see why we have to run while loop is, see, one of the series is exhaust. There is no element present in another series. Then we simply have to push all the element extra in the second series. This that serves our purpose. So this while loop serves that purpose. Right? Let me use this test case. See, if once we come out from this series, there is no there is no element left in this series, right? What we have to do here is start 2 plus plus. So we have to print has the element we saw in this series because there is no comparison, right? We have exhaust one series. Let's submit. And we have accepted solution. So this is an order of n solution, order of the length of n plus 1. This is the order of n1 plus n2. It's a linear complexity solution, right? So I hope everyone got the approach, like how I think. Let me quickly update. Trying third Leetcode weekly question, guys. See, it is fun. See, if you take something as a fun activity, that will not hurt your brain. See how easily we solve. We saw the error, we use our brain, and we debug. That's what the real engineer is, right? And one more important thing, if you guys are new to my channel, just subscribe. That will help you. Like whenever I go live, you will get a notification, and you can engage in such a discussion. Maybe today I will cross 300. Who knows? Right? Where are we? Where are we? So we are at the third problem of today's weekly contest. Let me write the name. It's a 512, right? So it will give you a good context. 521 or 512. Should we try add coder problem also? If you guys are aware with add coder or not? Does anyone know about add coder? There is a platform called add coder also, which also has a very good problem. Add coder beginner contest has very good learning contest, I can say. Let's not move to that coder because it will break our flow. We'll solve this problem and then we can move to that coder because I'm not confident enough about. We can actually, we can try hard also. It's not that difficult. It's just a mentality, right? Should I start or should I wait for a few minutes before I jump into a solution? See, I'm also visiting this question first time, right? So it's a good opportunity for you guys, like how I think you can learn from this, right? How you can think, how I can think, how one can approach to a problem. It's fine if we're unable to come up with a solution, but at least we put some thoughts, right? So let's put some thoughts. So this is the third problem of Leetcode weekly contest, and it's a 5 pointer. So I'm thinking of it is a good problem, good medium problem, right? So question is count valid sequence. Okay. So right. So question is you are given a two positive integer n and k. A valid sequence a valid sequence is a sequence of k positive integers such that the sum of all integers in the sequence equal to n. The product of all the integers in the sequence is even. Okay. Return the number of valid sequence. Since the answer may vary large, return with a modulo 10 plus 7. Two sequences are considered different at any index. For example, this is considered different. We can use any integer, right? Or only. Wait. We can use any integer or 1 to n. We can use any. Okay, sorry. So we have to come up with a sequence of integer. Okay. So sum is equal to n. If we sum all this integer, it should give us n. This will give us n, and the product of this sequence is even. That's the only condition in product. This is divisible by 2. This should be divisible by 2. So these are the two conditions we have to follow. But my point is, we have sum, right? So all the valid sequence with sum is equal to this. So this is the what's the constraint? See, constraint is good. It's not bad constraint. So we have to think something like Uh, Hi Tejas, welcome. We solved one easy and one medium, so this is the good problem I'm trying to attempt right now. So the problem is we have to tell how many sequences possible whose sum is equal to n and whose product is divisible by his product is even. That's what the question is. We have to count number of such sequence whose sum is equal to n and whose product is even number, right? Okay. So how we can approach? Wait, we have to think first. See, sum is fixed, right? We know sum we have to achieve that is n. That's something fixed, right? And if you try to build, let's build such a sequence. Let's say this is not good example. Do we have a good example here? No, right? So let me take an example. See, what we what we can do here is see, we put n here and everything else zero. That meet our first condition. Like sum of this sequence is n, but the product of this sequence is zero, and zero is not even or odd, right? Or we have to consider zero as even. No, right? Even means something. This is the ideal even. Like how we can say something is even. If it is divisible by two, then we can say even. Zero mod two is also zero, but zero will not consider as even, I guess, because none of the. Oh, there's one more condition. It's an integer. Zero is a whole number, right? Yeah. So we can't. So this is not a valid sequence that we have built. What we can do here is we can build a sequence like this, and everything else is one, 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 and this is n minus one. Okay, this can be a put. This met our first criteria. That is, sum of this sequence is n. So, I am feeling sleepy now. Sum of the sequence is n, but does like how we can confidently say it also meet the second criteria, that is the product of the sequence is even number. Can we do anything here? What should we do then? So wait, let me write down few things. We have to count number of sequence. There are two things to met. Condition, condition number one, sum of the sequence is n. Sum of sequence is n. Condition number two is product of the sequence is even. Okay. What we can do to achieve this? So for that we need to build a sequence. Yeah, we can, right? What we can do is say we build one sequence and we permute. Like for example, say uh, this one, two, and two. Right. Sum is five and product is also even, right? So this is one of the valid sequence. What we can do is we can make a permutation to generate like one two two is also valid, two one two is also valid, two two one is also valid, right? likewise. But that's fine. But how we can confidently say, like, does there a better way? Mm, do you guys have any idea? If all the numbers are odd, then product will never be even. Else everyone, yeah, that's true. Else even one number is even, the product will be even. Yeah, this is correct. Yes, we can, like, let me put into a small observation. So this is good observation. This is correct. Yeah. Then say if all the number of odd, then some never be or even. Okay. Else every even one number is even, then product is even. Yes, this is the correct statement, right? Okay. What else we can say? Let's try to find the observation. That once a point came, once you have enough information and observation about the problem, that will lead you a solution. What else we can do is, well, let me add my observation also here. This is let me write observation. This is the first observation. And what is the second observation? If we have a valid sequence, then we can permute and get other valid sequence. Then we can other valid sequence. Okay. Here the struggle is how we can get a one valid sequence. Okay. What else we have in observation? What else we can say? Hmm, for it, we can try to build a sequence, okay, and we'll see what we can do is, let's say we have to build. Oh, this is also fixed. Okay, this is a good catch. Length is also fixed here. See, we have to build. We have to build. We are not have option. We have to build fixed length sequence. That is n. Okay. So now let's think. So how we can build trying. Like we just trying to get observation, right? Options are, you can call it as option. Let's say try. So what we can do is first element is n minus 1, okay? And the rest all are the n. This is a valid if this number is even number, n time. Okay. This sequence is only valid because all are the, and because of our first observation, we can say this is a valid sequence only. See how we are connecting the observation. From the first statement, we can say this is a valid or not. Now, this sequence is a valid sequence, then we can permute and get the other valid sequence, right? See how we can link up both the observation, right? What's the next sequence? That can be anything like this. n minus n minus 2. And what you can do is to make 2 and rest 1. This is n minus 1 time. See how I'm building the intuition. Making sense, right? This will be n minus 2 times, right? See, this is always a valid sequence because we know the sum is always n and we have one even number in our answer, right? So this is always a valid number. So what we can do is we can permute and get the other valid sequence, all the arrangement from this sequence, right? Okay. What else we can do here is now we have to do like this. Same thing. We just do like this 3 and make this number 3. Or what we can do is we can make this 2 and this 2, right? Now we can permute and get other valid sequence. What you have observed here is, see, this sequence is just an extension of this sequence, right? So we can apply some maths and get done like all this. We have to apply some maths here and get done like then the next case is this. We have make this and this 3 and this 4. Likewise. So we have to cover all such sequence, right? So this now once everything become 2 here, then we can move to 3. Everything become 2, right? As the point came, let's call it arbitrary. Somewhere we have like this is the arbitrary step. Somewhere in the middle, we have like this, right? Once we have reached, we have to calculate all such thing in the one go. Otherwise, if we perform like if you go one by one, that does lead us a time limit exit, right? That can lead us a time limit exit. No, actually, we can run order of n loop also here. And now what you can see is again the pattern will start repeating. After a few points, pattern will start repeating. Now the turn is 3. You make something like this, a 3. So this is what we have to do. We have to subtract one number here. We have to add, and again the pattern will follow like this. You get my point, right? So we are on the same page, right? So this is what we have to follow. Good. So this is the high level, like this is how we can try. So we'll implement, we'll see how optimal we can achieve. We have to achieve this optimally, right? So and is we can iterate all the like required n, right? We can iterate through 0 to n. It is not a big TLE or it can't lead a TLE, right? Because constraint is allowing us. So let me declare a mod int mod +7, okay, and let's say answer is equal to 0. For int is equal to uh okay. So and 1, right? 0 is not possible. That's why I'm starting with 1. So I is my this number 1, 2, 3. And for each I, we have to calculate the possible sequence, valid sequence. Okay. So this is my I starting with 1, I is less than n, and I plus plus. Okay. So what's my first element? See, first element is always but we have missed something here, right? We can have a mix of 2 and 3s also, right? Oh, this will cover this case. But we can have mix of 2, 3, 4. Then we have big mess. No, no. You got the complexity, right? Why this approach is having a much compler in a longer run. See, we have analyzed a few of the test cases here. It can be possible, right? A sequence can be possible of random numbers. Let's say minus y. It can be anything, right? It can be 1. It can be 4. It can be 10, right? So how we can handle such cases here? See, if something feels you much complicated, that means you are somewhere in a wrong direction. Solution is always easy, keeping your mind. How we can approach here now? Think, guys, think. How we can approach? Can this be a DP? We have like why DP came in my mind is it can't be like it's not possible. It can be, it cannot be. See, at each position I have a choice, and number can be from one to n, right? Because my sum of all the number is n. So I have an option at each position. The number can be from 1 to n, okay? But we need some kind of 1D DP. Otherwise, we will have memory limit exit here. Oh, we need some kind of 1D DP. If it is a DP question, that is also a question. We are not sure it can be solved using DP or greedy. How we can approach then? At each position, we have a choice. Hmm. Guys, I'm open with your idea. Yes, it's something related to maths only. And I don't like maths problem in DSA. It requires some kind of maths weight. If I'm able to figure it out, I will continue. What I can do, let us skip this question. Say because this is the maths and that's the weakest point I have. What we can do is let me try the fourth and then we'll come back to this. Yeah, keeping on third Leetcode and trying the last. Hi Yuvik, how are you, man? Welcome to stream. Trying on fourth Leetcode weekly content. Okay, guys. So let's jump to a fourth. That's good, bro. I'm also good. Okay, so we have a long statement. That doesn't mean a question is. It's a hard question. I'm not saying it's an easy question, but we have to map, like we have to understand the question clarity because I have messed up lots of time without understanding. You guys are, you know the proof, right? How much I wasted the time if I'm not able to understand question correctly. So why this seems to an exciting question to me. Let's see. Question is minimum cost paths with a alternating direction. Okay, three. Okay, so it seems like a matrix problem to me or anything related to graph, maybe. The question is you are given a two integer and an m representing a number of rows and column in a grid. Okay, it's a grid question. Your goal is to reach. Yeah. It's fill Dijkstra only. Minimum cost and you have to reach from one point to another point. Your goal is to reach the m minus one, n minus one. You're also given a 2D integer array called penalty. Okay. The cost to enter is this. Okay. So this is the definition to enter a cost. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought I received some message, but so we are at from 0, 0. We will start from 0, 0, and we have to reach at this point. Okay. Initially, we begin from 0, 0. Initial payment is what? Initial pay is one. Wait, what? begin from cell 00 and initially pay its entrance cost. Action performed after entering are numbered starting from 1. Wait, this is a confusing statement to me. Why? See, we are starting, see, we have a grid. Let's not make it complicated. We have a grid. Okay. We are standing at here and we have to reach at this point. Okay. This is clear. And cost is also defined like to enter any cell. You begin itself this and initially pay its entrance cost. Okay, so it's not like if you are already, we have to pay the cost and then we have entered at this, right? So initially we have some cost. That is actually not zero, I guess. That is one. So the cost one. You already paid one rupees, let's say rupees, right? Each action you move to existing cell or wait a current cell, the move follows the penalty rule. If okay, if on an odd number action you move left, right or down, on even number of action you move left or up. Okay. The cost of action is determined as follows. If you move according to the parity rule, oh, it's not a it's a penalty. Okay, okay. And based on parity, we'll move. Okay. If it is a odd number action, we're only allowed to move right or down. Okay. And if it is a even number action, you're only allowed to move left or right. Okay. Do you guys have noticed? See, we have an option here, right? Yeah, Dijkstra serves a purpose, by the way. Yeah, I'm thinking of we have. It's a DP only. Dijkstra is kind of a DP only. If you move according to the parity rule, pay only the entrance cost of the destination cell. What that mean? If you move according to the parity rule, pay only the entrance cost of the destination cell. Okay. If you move in a direction that violates the parity rule, pay the entrance cost of the destination cell plus penalty of INJ, where INJ is the you're also given okay INJ. Okay, okay. So if you say it's like a fine. If you follow the rules, you will not have to pay extra cost. If you violate the rule, you have to pay the penalty. Okay, that's fine. After every move or wait, the action number increase by one. Okay. Therefore, the required parity alternates after every action regarding whether it's a penalty or a paid. Okay. So we are options here. We can move and in the see, let me write it down. We have read the question, right? So let me write out two things. See, it's a nice question also. We can move. That we understand, right? So in while moving, we can move or wait. Yeah, we have two options, right? First option is move. Wait, let me just bring this a bit this side. Move or wait, right? In move also we have a few other things. What if we move following the rule? Move with according to the rule or do not follow the rule. Okay, BFS, yeah, Dijkstra with BFS or not. Wait. Yeah, Dijkstra will serve a purpose, right, Tejas? And if we wait, So this will help us to change the parity. Okay, and we have to tell. It's okay. It's like if we always reach, right? It's a question of like, do we get a less cost or not? So this is what the observation tell us. Now we have to nicely implement. That's the task here. How nicely we can implement this. Are you guys excited? I am excited. I don't know why. You guys have to suggest a nice implementation. If I'm going in a way like that looks to you a weird way or looks to a bad way, just let me know. I want a nicer and cleaner code that everyone can understand, not only me or you, right? So, okay. So let me get a priority queue. Okay. But what I'm thinking is there's something more than this. We are missing something. That is a feeling. This just a feeling. What I'm thinking is, say, dry run for penalty case ones. Penalty case is like, say, this is your area, right, where we have to move. Let me simply draw. Okay. Penalty. See, this is the first move, right? That means it's the odd move. If it is the odd move, I can move only left or right. Yeah, that is what. Let's just try run. Like, are we on a good track or not? So this is the first move. The only option we have is we can move left or right. We can move left or right, right? And what another is we have an option here. The point is we have an option here. If we can, what option is can we move or not? If we move, then the only option is we can move here because we can't go left. Or if we can wait here also, then in the next move we have an option. We can move this way or this way. In the next move, if we wait here, how we can handle this case? How we can handle this scenario using dice? Yeah, we can handle, right? Yeah. We can handle actually. But what's the priority? Dash works on the priority queue, right? So what's the priority? Priority is the minimum cost. That is what our main priority, right? Yes. Yes, you. Yes. So we can say minimum cost is our priority, right? Yeah. And what are the things we have to store in our priority queue? First of all, uh, check all four direction, two with penalty and two without penalty, and one. Yes, this is the crux actually. I'm trying to convey. Yes, I'm trying to build this. This is the crux actually that you have mentioned. So what we'll do, we'll explore all the things and uh, as the information, this is the crux. Uvik has few suggestions. Wait, let me add on this. Intended solution. Fuck, why I'm making spelling mistake. I'm not caring about spelling mistake. Just understand. Intended solution. And how priority queue looks like is this. I can say interface, cost, column, and priority. Yes, this is what we want. Yes, yes. And parity also. Yeah, I got your point. You think, yeah, this is parity. Parity, right? Anything else? Anyone you have to add? I'm also thinking these are the only things we need on priority queue, right? Should I start implementing then if you are good to go? Oh, yes. We have to look at the constraint. Thanks, Tejas. See, constraint is the crucial part before implementing and so. Yeah, this works, I guess. For example, if we explore all the four direction, if we explore all the four direction, four, so how it can grow, how priority could, see, we'll start with one direction. It can expand into a four direction. This can again expand into four direction. But because we are using Dijkstra, we prune somewhere, right? Let's say we have pruned this. So this is the optimization we'll get because we are using Dijkstra algorithm, right? Somewhere we can prune because we have a better answer in our like previous computation. So this will work. Let's go. Let's go and implement. So priority queue. Let me write the syntax that I had in my mind. I know we need four things. I'm just writing a syntax and I will then override greater. So this is the syntax. Now we have to override this with vector. Okay, it is visible, right? Or the screen is too messy. I can hide this thing if looks messy. What we can do is see, you know the question, right? Let me just do a full screen. Just let me know your this like my screen is visible. Like you guys have a clear view of my screen, right? Just confirm. Just confirm. Quickly confirm anyone. Because it's like yeah, I'm coding something and it's not visible to you, it will not serve the purpose what I'm trying to. Okay. And let me push the initial that is pq dot push. What we have to push, just keep in mind somewhere if I match this order, we have to push in this order. The cost is one because initial cost is one, right? That was if you saw here. Wait, how can I get back? Yeah. So the initial cost is one according to this cost rule, right? This is how we compute the cost. Cost, let me just note it down. Cost to enter any cell. So this is the cost to enter any cell. Cool. Yeah, we are good to go, right? So 1, 0, comma, 0, comma, and what's the parity? That is 1, right? And we need, what can I say? This cost vector. I'm too lazy to, right? That's why let me do here. And it's a 2D, what we can call as a cost, right? It's an n cross n. Okay. Let me call as n cross m. Okay, and cross M, and let's say let's call it the infinity. It's the infinity, right? What's the largest value? 10 to the power 5. Yeah, I can call infinity is equal to 1 9. I think we can ignore up and right cell, right call. No, Tejas, see, why we can't ignore? Let me tell you. We can't actually. The point is, see, uh, see, if you look, I know why, yeah, this is a valid thinking, like we can ignore, but why we can't? Let's say you are at some intermediate position and you just move like this, right? Because you're trying to reach this cell. Let's say you try to move like this or something like this. But what if a better way possible? Because it's not about shortest path, right? It's all about cost. What if this path has a better cost than this path? It's a valid scenario, right? You got my point. So this is the shortest path. If you want to find the shortest path, then we can do something like this. But there are cases like if we can move around and come to like this way, and this is also a better cost than this, it might possible. Did you get my point? This is a valid doubt. Just let me know, then only I can move ahead because with the confusion we can't move ahead. How we can compute cost? Okay, so let me just quickly explain. Cost is like whenever we enter, let's say for example, let's make it a clear picture. So how we can propagate, like how we can propagate in our, let's say this is an arbitrary cell, right? And let's say the parity, like the, let's say we are at the fifth action, we perform five action and we're going to perform sixth action. Because this carry five is the odd number, we're only allowed to go this way or this way. So what we'll do is we'll check, we'll perform this action also, we'll perform this action also, and we wait here also. If we wait here, then now the number of action becomes six. Then this allow us to go this way also and this way also, right? And once we propagate, like if we are entering at this, then we have a cost definition here, right? This is how we can calculate the cost to enter any cell. I plus 1 into j plus 1. And we store all the information in our priority queue. What we'll do is, if we push in the priority queue like this, number of what's the cost, which is the cost coming to this cell, cost from the previous action plus cost to enter this cell. So this is our new cost. Then the dimension of this block, that is, let me move to, oh wait, let's start it up, right? I don't know like how to move. Wait, you got my point, right? So all the information will store here. The cost, new dimension, and the new parity. Let's say for this action, let's say if I'm coming from fifth action, then this will be my sixth action. So I will enter six here. And if I wait here, and if I wait here, then I can go here and here. So in that case, I will update the information accordingly. Still, it is confusing, or did you got what I'm trying to convey? According to do me, we can definitely skip up and left call as we are required less cost. Okay, you're right, right, right. Because cost is only adding, right? Adding up the things. Yeah, now I got your point. Why you are saying we can. See, because cost is a positive quantity. Yes. Now you can argue like this. Which is the previous cost plus a new cost will came here, right? It will definitely increase, right? And the longer the path, longer the cost. Okay, that's true actually. But do we have a solid take on this? Can we do a solid take? Wait, let me just think. I got your point. We can avoid left and up call. Actually, if this is the cell, if I go left, definitely it can add a positive cost to me, right? Okay, and check for write down and skip only. That's fine. I completely agree with your point, but we have to see. See, if we are sit in an interview, we have to give a solid point to interview, right? So what might I can definitely go with this, and this should be a solution here. Why? Because see, cost is always a positive quantity, and if we take the longer path, we have to add more positive quantity to our answer, right? So that's how I can argue like uh, claim claim I can say cost is always a positive positive value. That's why more the short path result into a less cost. This is what you are arguing, right? This is your cost is always a positive quantity. Add a positive value. That's why the shortest path results into a less cost. Okay, this is my claim. Yeah, we can. Let's. I'm feeling confident about this. We'll see if it won't work. We'll see what's wrong here. But let's go. Let's go and implement this solution. Thanks, Tejas, for helping me out. Okay. So what we can do here is initially infinite, right? It's just an optimization, say, but it's a good optimization by the way. You completely get rid of up and left call. Why I'm still not able to digest, but I'm completely agree with this claim also. I'm completely agree with this claim. Okay. Wait. Did I get any counter example? Just let me think for a while. Mm, let's say if I have a vertical grid. See, then why we are applying a Dijkstra algorithm? If you know a grid and diagonal is always the shortest path, right? Then why we need a Dijkstra algorithm here? I got the counter example. They just see. Let me give you a counter example why we need to go with all the exploration. Yes, I have the counter example, I guess. See, it's visible, right? Screen is visible to everyone. A quick confirmation, guys. Okay. Let's say, thanks. Let's say We are at this point. Our target point is this. And to enter, let's say, to enter this cell, I required a X cost, right? And to enter this cell, I required a Y cost. But if I don't follow the rule and get a penalty here, say this is I, right? And this is I plus 1. If I get a penalty, and let's say penalty is very minimal here. Let's say if I know penalty is 0. To enter this cell, let's say penalty is 0. It is also possible, right? So it is worth it to me to wait here and go not to follow the rules and get the 0 penalty and go to this, right? And then move to this path, okay? And this is just a example. So what I'm saying is, let's say you are at this point, and let's say parity change, right? Here the parity is, let's say P1. Now your parity become P2 because now you have different parity. Let's say in your past you came at this cell with a P1 parity, but because of P1 parity you're restricted to move to up and down. But because of P2 parity, now you have a freedom to move up and down also. So you came to this cell. Let's say the let's say you again violate the rule and the parity, like the penalty is 0. So actually you taken this path and you have came to this same cell with the 0 let's say the cost of this cell is x and the cost to enter this cell is a and cost to enter this cell is b. It is possible that a plus b is less than equal to x. It is possible, right? So it's a very delusion example, but did you got my point, right? My claim is we can reach the same position. Wait, what's the doubt? I got the point. You stating it's true. Also check penalty constraint. That's the see penalty can be 0, right? So this is the main catch. We can reach the same destination through a different path with less cost. That's the claim. So with this counter example, I can say this claim is wrong. We can disprove above claim is false because we can reach same destination with less cost also right. So now I can rub the rough work, right? Does this clear? Okay, let's just so we are in the same point, right? So we have to explore all the four direction and we have to explore all the like possibilities, that is move and wait, right? Cool. So we have started with first point like 0 comma 0 cost is 1 and parity is 1, okay? While PQ is not empty, I take the first element, okay? So that is like auto current is equal to PQ dot top and PQ dot pop, okay? Now what we have to do, we have to explore, we have to take move and we have to wait. Two possibilities we can do from the current cell. And move also, we can in move we have two options, odd parity and even parity, okay? So odd parity, let me just take the notes from this. If we have odd parity, then we can move Odd number action can move this way, and even number action we can move it this way. Okay. And one more thing, if cost of let me just take current cost, that is cost of zero, current of zero, my x is equal to current of 1, y is equal to current of 2, and the parity, current parity is current of 3. Okay. So cost of x comma y is less than current cost, then we'll do continue. Should we do continue or we can explore? No, we can do continue, right? Because we have already have best cost possible at this point. Wait a minute. Yeah. What else we can do? If it is a odd action, then we can move up, uh, up, right, and left, right. So let's just move right. If you want to move right, that means this way. This is right, this is left, this is up and down, just for my reference. So let's first move right and then we'll move down. If we move right, so the new x will be current x. If we move right, then there's x plus 1. New y will be same y, right? There's no change in y, I guess. Oh, same x plus y plus 1. Okay. So this is my x. Wait. This is my x and this is my y. Okay. So x is same, y moved. So y become y plus 1. Okay. And what will be my new cost? Extra cost. Extra cost will be new x plus 1 into new y plus 1. This is how we calculate the cost, right? Yeah. Okay. So what we can do is firstly we have to check new x is less than and new y is less than m and now the cost, that is, oh, we have to check, use two directional array for simplicity. Yeah, I can use, but wait, all wait, Uic has something to tell, right? Wait, also we can write use two directional array to simplify. I got your point, but something I'm thinking is, see, this is according to the rule we are moving, right? This is according to the rule we are moving. We also have to move according to the penalty. Taking the penalty, let's just wait. I can write the refine code. Let me just put out my idea into a coding. So when we'll move to this direction only if current cost plus extra cost is less than equal to is fine or only less than. Equal to is fine or only less than? Wait. Do we need equal to here? No, right? Yeah. If less than cost of new x and new y. Okay. Anything else we have to check? If this satisfied, then we can do pq dot push back the new cost. That will be new cost will be this is our new cost actually. Let me just declare outside new cost. Okay. Let me add the bracket for the simplicity. Okay. So now we'll put new cost. Okay. Then new x, new y, then parity. Parity is the current parity plus one. Plus one. Okay. And here we have to check if this is odd, right? The current parity mod 2. We are good to go, right? Till now. So we have moved right. Let's move down now. If you want to move down, then new x is equal to x plus 1, new y is equal to y, or we can pass 0, 1. Yeah, that also work actually. What you can do is current parity, take the, it will work, right? Like this, negative of the current parity. Not of 1 is 0, right? Wait, why? What the silly doubt I have now. Not of 0 is 1, right? Otherwise, I have to declare bool. Okay, let's not. Okay, let me do like this for now, and let's just taking the parity. Okay, and if we move down, yeah, that's fine. You sorry. The extra cost will be this, and my new cost will be this, right? And again, I have to check these things, and everything remains same, right? New cost, X, Y, and parity. Now, now this is according to the rule. Now, what if we can move without following the rule? Without following the rules. Now we can move left and right. Got my point? Till now everything is fine, right? So see, we have this is in the part we are going to move. Just to make myself clear, I'm repeating. If parity is odd, then we can move left and right according to the rule. You move left and right, right? Without the move, if you violate the rule, then we can move up left and right. Okay, so we have moved here, we have moved here. So now let's say what's now I have to move left and right. This is wait, I have fucked up or what? Right and down. This will be up and left, right? Oh, we have missed something, I guess. What are the cell left? Acha, left and up. Yeah, this up and left. Okay. Thanks, Tejas. You can move up and left. Okay, left and up. So now we have to everything remains same. Let me just copy paste everything. X become we are moving left. So X become X minus 1. Wait, let me just add few things here. And greater than equal to 0. And y is also greater than equal to 0. All the boundary checks. And let me add these things to here also. Okay. And let me add these things here also. Okay. So just copy paste. Okay. So we have moved left. Then y remains same. Everyone on the same page, right? Or any confusion? There's a question. The name is crazy, so I will not pronounce. From which color you are doing M.Tech and from which college you are doing that? I did my B.Tech from IIIT college. I did my M.Tech from IIIT Delhi. IIT, I mean a private college, LPU, if you guys know. God, thanks, just to being with me, bearing me. Actually, guys, see why I'm explicitly writing each and every case here to just make clear. I'm just what I'm doing here is whatever in my mind. I'm just putting into the code. That's what I'm doing. Guys, can we reach 300 subscriber today? We just need two more guys. Just subscribe and then let's make it 300. Family of 300. So we move left. That means x minus 1, y is equal to y. Extra cost is this. New cost is this. And in this case, we have penalty, right? What's the penalty? How we can get a penalty? It's just a coordinate. Okay. So penalty will get from current penalty. It's just a new X. See, we have to check this condition. Okay. Wait, this is fine. Till now, everything is fine. But here we have to put, wait, penalty is 0. If we have to add a boundary check here because we are accessing the element. Yeah. So the current penalty become penalty of this. Penalty of the destination cell or what? Cell you move from. Is the cell. Okay, okay, okay. Then we don't need this boundary check. That is the penalty of my current cell. That is this X and Y. The parent cell, I mean. Penalty will get you're standing at. I did my bachelor's from LPU. Then I did my master's from Triple IT Delhi. So this is my current penalty. Okay. So what we have to do is new cost plus current penalty. If this is less than, then we can move to this cell and the penalty will change. So till now everything is fine, right? Are you guys with me, or you guys lost somewhere? A quick confirmation I need, guys. Okay, so you guys are with me. At least Tejas is responding, so I'm considering everyone else is with me. So I have to move up. That means I have to do -1 here. This is my extra cost. This is my new cost. Wait, we haven't used anywhere the extra cost, right? Yeah, yeah, extra cost actually using in this. So Uvik also with me. So I think everyone is with me then. It's just you guys are feeling shy to just commenting around or what? It anything, I'm just making a joke. No one is shy, I guess. Also, it's yeah, here it is actually. So the skip one is wait. We can move and wait, right? We have to actually code it out. It's a big code, I guess. It, this question is required cleaner, like the good implementation, I guess. That's all what this question is required and cover all the cases. I'm not sure we are implementing a correct solution or not, but it is correct solution. It seems to a correct solution to me, right? So let's move up. Up means we have to do -1 extra current penalty. Oh yeah, wait is yes, yes, right, right. Wait is just one call, one extra element. It is adding to our queue. So penalty, right? And everything remains same, or I need to change. No, right? This is a boundary check. New cost plus current penalty. If it is less than my cost, then I can move to new cost plus penalty, right? Wait, what I can do here is I can update the new cost variable itself with current penalty, and I don't need to write this thing. Then new cost x, y, current penalty, parity +1. So wait, I need to read the state. Wait is a small code from Uvik. Here it is saying we need to skip case directly after up case here. We need a skip case directly after up case here. Wait. We are considering, right? See, this is the move. We, at some particular point, we can have two options. We can move according to the rule or without following the rule, right? And we have to write the same case for this parity. I think code will be same, right? No, no, it's not adding anything, right? Uh, your goal is to reach this. Goes to enter somewhere is this at the beginning. Uh, the cost action determine if you move, if your direction is violating the, if you wait. Okay, okay, we have to pay the penalty actually. Uh, if you're waiting, then we have to pay the penalty. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, right, right, right. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Dave, okay, so there's a concern or a clarity point. Guys, we are 300. Wait, let me take a sip of water. It's an achievement for me. I started with 0 subscribers and now I have 300 family of 300 people. I will take that question also. Thanks, man. Thanks, thanks. Thank you, all of you guys, actually. You guys, Party, yeah, definitely will do party after 1K, not 300. We'll do a digital party. I will send you a Google Meet link and everyone will join that link and we'll discuss face to face. That's interesting, right, guys? We have 301 now. Say the count goes and goes. There is a thanks, man. Oh, wait, let me take your question also. I'm a BCA second sem student and I don't even know what is happening, but still watching you. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't have a proper validation to answer this question. See, BCA is like a field where you are more focused on development and emphasizing skills, right? But as a BCA student, you can say this is optional for you to good at DSA and this thing because companies specifically ask from BCA student. What I have read from the blogs and things is the specific what can I say a specific skill set, right? And thank you for being my viewer, Dave. There's भाई मैं केस पॉइंट कंपनी में कैंपस प्लेसमेंट सिलेक्शन हुआ है। अच्छा अच्छा, ओके। प्लीज बता दो कैसे कंपनी है, प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड है या सर्विस बेस्ड है एंड फ्यूचर ग्रोथ वगैरह सब। केस पॉइंट, ओके, लेट्स आई आल्सो हर्ड। जस्ट गो टू लिंक्डइन, लेट जस्ट डू केस वर्क हियर गाइस। केस पॉइंट के लिए केस वर्क कर लेते हैं। Oh, it's a pretty good number of employees. It's a good company, I can say. It's not bad. What's your role here? Gamer explain. Gamer explain, right? What's your role here? It seems to a good company to me. I don't know, like it's about Case Point is a government agency and enterprise. Internet. What's your role? Like software engineer, ML engineer, as that. First of all, congratulations, bro. Congratulations for getting an intern with your offer. Software, that's good role, I guess. That's good role. Just work with collaborative. Just do collaborative and learn from your seniors and grow. That's what. It's an US based company and it seems to a good company to me. From which college you are? You're from which college? Maybe हो सकता है work from home. It can be work from, right? It's a US. It has a office also. Oh, it's a type. It's a this GTU. You're from Gujarat. Gujarat Technical University or what? I'm also from Surat, Gujarat, by the way, if you don't have a context. Oh, good, good, bro. Keep it up. I'm trying AI automation engineering. Do you have any idea roadmap? AI automation engineering. Oh, this company is from Surat. Do we have any openings there? Because one of my cousin is looking. Hi, Siddharth, Siddesh. What's the name? Siddesh Parul University, guys. How are you guys? Uh, Headquarter is in Washington, but company is in Surat. Just ping me on my LinkedIn, bro. We'll discuss that later. Right now, let me just finish this. Just connect with me here. We'll discuss later. Let me finish. Let's not divert because we have coded most of the things here. Sorry, guys. I just completed 300. That's why I take the break. Otherwise, I will not take the break. Just understand the feeling. It's the emotion. I don't know how to express. But 300 is a good target for me actually. I never thought of I will have a 300 subscriber in my channel. But now I'm thinking I can reach 1K also, right? What's your take on this? I'm just joking. So let's back to the question then. We'll have a guys keep posting your question in chat. We'll have a discussion. Okay, let me take the doubt and then we can continue. Dhruv, just keep posting your questions here. I will look back in the chat and we will have a good conversation. I will give you definitely good amount of time. So let's do it. Yes, Dhruv, this is a C++. I usually code in C++. So where we are. So we done most of the casework for odd parity, right? Let me accept. Just send me a request. I'm accepting all of your requests and LinkedIn also side by side. Okay. So let's move to the question then. Dhruv, you have to rewind my video back. Just rewind back, and I have given a lots of time to just explain the question. Just go back and watch. There's the question is I want to start coding. If you are completely new, speak a language and start participating into a coding contest. That's how you can build the initial confidence. Can you explain the question? Covered this. मैंने अभी A to Z solve कर रहा हूँ. थर्ड ईयर में हूँ and I don't have enough time for placement. कैसे मैनेज करूँ? That's completely okay. This is completely genuine. See, just finish, just finish A to Z. Don't even divert your and finish A to Z and finish the core subject. Core subject I recommend one shot, love bubber one shot videos. Just finish that. That's the only thing you require for your on-campus internship drives, I guess. That's more if you because these are the initial things you just these things it's the must needed things. If you finish this A to Z and one shot of all the core subject that is operating system DBMS, then you can go with something else. Okay, keep posting the questions. I will let me just finish up this work. So till now, where we are, fuck, I have to write again a whole lot of code for the different parity or what? See, everything remains same here. I think everything remains same here. Thanks, Dhruv. See, everything remains same here. The thing is, now, according to the rule, we can move left or up. And here, right or down. With penalty, we have to move right and down. Right? And if we move left, then here it's x minus 1. This remains same. extra cost remains same, new cost remains same, everything remains same. This is left, and this is up, right? If I move up, then x remain x, then y become -1. Okay, I guess everything remains same here. And here, if I move to right, that means I have to do +1 here. Right means like this. And up means left, right, and down. This is right. And this is down. Downs means this. Right? This is even number. Wait, what I just did here is, so this is all about parity. Even parity, this is, wait, this is odd parity, right? This is odd parity. This is even parity action. Till now, everything is fine, right? And okay. And let me show you what I did in this case. According to rule, we can move left or up. There is no penalty in this case involved, and there is a penalty involved. That's the whole thing. And in a wait case, what we do in a wait case is we'll have everything with us and extra parity. Wait case X and Y remain X and Y. Extra cost is this. There is no extra cost in this, so let me do extra cost is 0. Penalty will have, so current cost, extra cost is 0 in this case, and penalty, right? And the parity will change here also. So this is only thing we required in wait. Can anyone confirm? Are we at same pace? Okay. If you are completely new student, start with C++ because that's where you get lots of resource available. Hi Gaurav. Hi Gaurav, how are you? To be an AI automation engineer, do I need to solve Leetcode problem? That is a good question actually. I don't have a solid answer to this. See, I don't think so. If you are a BCA student and you are like focusing on your skills, uh, I don't think so. You require hardcore DSA. Hi Shiva. When should I go with Stiver and when should I go with Love Bubber? Stiver, like, see, Stiver has a sheet, right? Stiver is a DSA sheet, so you can go with that. And what personally I have followed is I followed Stiver DSA sheet and I followed Love Bubber one shot videos. One shot, right? For placement, one shot video he has made. Like operating system, I have watched one shot video. I have watched his Love Bubber's DBMS one shot video because I want something to recall. And during my placement season, I don't have much time also, right, to go with all the details. Okay, so this is what it is. Then we can return cost of n minus 1, m minus 1. I hope I have not messed up. Everything is on point, right? Do I submit? Wait, we are having some compile error. Oh, greater. Yes, I mean greater. Where is my priority queue? Oh, it only push. It's not push back, I guess. Yes, it push. This helps us out. I take cyber security. Do I need to solve Leetcode? Say, if you if you if you fix your career to pursue, so I guess DSA will be your secondary priority. Like you fix your domain, right? So just follow the path the people have followed in your path. Like I don't think so. Leetcode is just a platform, Omkar. It's just a platform. Like it has a nice problem that you can practice and we are confident for your DS interview. That's all. Leetcode serves the purpose. Wait, do join my stream, guys. Who's the if you are a new viewer, that actually boosts my motivation to do such live streams. Actually, and we have a time limit exit. Why? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Here we have to update the cost also, right? So cost will be the new cost. Uh, Hi Sahil, I'm solving a lit code contest. Today's lit code problem, like contest problem live. And we have a wrong answer. That's expected. We are getting 6, but required is 8. We are getting 6, but required is 7. We are getting 7, but expected is 12. It's a Dijkstra algorithm. Dijkstra algorithm, right? Do we have a context of Dijkstra algorithm? It's a Dijkstra algorithm to find the shortest path or the minimum cost in a grid, kind of. Dijkstra is mostly used for this kind of things. Now we have to debug where we have messed up. So let's try to debug this. Initially, we have push 1, comma 0, comma 0 is the initial point, and this, okay, this is cost. We've taken the current element, we have extracted the required information, okay, and we have computed better cost. We will not explore this candidate. If the current parity is odd parity, then we have two options: move with the rule, move with the rule, and move without the rule. If we move with the rule, then we have two options like we can move right or down. See here, right or down. Okay. If we move right, That doesn't matter, right? Which language you follow. See, logic is same, right? Selja, Sahil or Selja? What's your name? I'm confused actually. It can be Selja or it can be Sahil. Sahil, right? If I take S. See, it doesn't matter you are a Java programmer or C++. See, logical things are same, just the syntax. So if we move right, that means our coordinate can be x and y plus 1. This will be my extra cost and this will be my new cost. The current cost plus this. Okay. And this is the better. I have push cost, new coordinate, and the parity will change based on the action. Okay. This is the down. If I move down, then my if down means this. This is my x. This is my 0, 0. I'm considering the origin. This is the x. This is y. And if I'm standing here, so this is my right, left, up, and down. Okay. So if I move down, that means x plus 1, y remains same. Okay. This is my extra cost to enter the cell, and this is my the new cost, the current cost plus extra cost, and everything remains same, right? New cost, xy, and the parity change. Okay. Now, without following the rule, if I move without following the rule, it's say, wait. Okay, I have hide my current status. That's why this is what you'll see. See, here I have maintained the count, and here what I'm currently doing, I have mentioned. Thanks for lots of heart, guys. Thanks. Whoever is sending me heart, thank you so much. So, without following the rule, you move left or right because these are the only two options actually we left with, right? To explore all the four. Thanks, guys, for the heart. Wait, I can also enable reaction. Now you will see the heart. Does that heart coming? Maybe. Wait. Let's have a talk, guys. Let's have a talk. Let me. Uh, so, Iman Shu, NIT, Srinagar. Hey, bro, being a chemical student, should I start coding? Definitely, you should start coding. Now the things are going wild at this corner. Did I miss any of the question? First of all, do let me know. It's a Sahir or Selja. So that's how I can pronounce in my. I guess I have answered all the question. Should I solve? Himanshu, you should start because NIT have a decent placement record, right? If your college allowed to sit for software companies and you have an interest in software companies, you definitely should try. Okay, okay, Sahil. So you are at the same point, right? Or should I repeat what I did here? Actually, wait. Let's bring back mine. Can you help me to find out AI engineer automation? I'm just confused. How should I start? Automation, just make a list. I think you should learn a tool. Which tool used in AI automation? Just research about the tool. Then pick the definitely you will get lots of tool here. Then pick one of the tool and master that tool. Then pick second tool and master that tool. Two tools are more than enough, I guess, for the automation or any text tool or text tech, I can say. Which tool and tech stack actually useful for AI engineering automation? Just do research and pick. Shiva is a question. Bro, I know about solving problem, but can you please tell me like where to learn concept or solve question? I have mentioned a channel, right? If you want to learn, he has a love. There's a love, not this. This guy actually have a very good content. Like if you go through this channel, let's say for example, if you want to learn dynamic programming or disjoint set, so you can follow this video because I have followed this video and it is pretty good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, for Java you can go for Kunal, right? So where we are, yes, here. Without following the rules, the thing extra add to or is the penalty. Okay. So what can I do here is current penalty. Okay, let me remove this. Yeah, here is the mistake you saw here, right? I'm not adding the penalty. That's one mistake. Okay, and current penalty. This I'm adding the current penalty. Okay, so there's one mistake here. I just rectified that. Let's see if we have another mistake. So we do have a mistake here also, right? Yeah, current penalty. Add current penalty. Remove from here. Okay. So this is fine, right? Then we move down, and this is the break. Let me run again. Why we have wrong answer again? Oh, now we are getting 9 instead of 8. We are getting 12 instead of 7. And we are getting 7 instead of 12. That's the huge. What else we have missed? We have covered all the cases, right? Hmm. Now I need crowd work here because debugging will be always easier if we have that's fine, Omkar. You can follow any of them, but don't just waste your time to see repeated concept again and again. Just learn the concept and just learn the concept and move ahead. What I'm missing? Does anything else I'm missing here, guys? Mm, Uh, please summarize about the resources you talk about. for last 40 minutes. What I understood is love for concept and love above for core CM and blah, blah, blah. It's fine, Siva. Yeah, you made a good summary from my past 40 minutes stream. Yes, yes. See, follow love for the concept, follow love over for the core subjects, course computer science subject, and attempt like contest once you solve the sheet. First of all, solve the sheet. If you are completely targeting a placement, follow the complete this sheet, not sheet, sheet. You can follow this. Let me share my screen again. There is a few Vivek Gupta, but I right now I do lots of promotion of its own startup, but that's why I stopped following him. Priyansh Agrawal also has the good resource in his channel. You can go through Priyansh Agrawal channels also. But then anything else, love I follow. Then try to attempt live contests as much as possible. If you're done with all the things, then the only thing left is do attempt live contests as much as possible. What we can do here is if we can give to AI to just to tell where is the bug. There is maybe some see conceptually we are good to go actually, but I just need a sanity check, quick sanity check. Let me tell. Can you tell I am my concept is correct? See, we don't need a solution here. Tell my concepts is correct for this question. Fourth question, bro. Today's last question. And this is the question. Somewhere I have messed up, I know. Logically, we are correct, right? Extra cost, new cost, everywhere is the new cost, right? Mhm. And this is the weight. X by extra cost will be zero in this case. Penalty still we get penalty. So Vivek Gupta, Priyansh Agrawal, yes, I will concept. I'm beginner now. Thanks for the choose for live daily. I will try to learn how to. I usually do live stream on weekends because that's the time I get spare time. I usually get on weekends. If you are new to my channel, do like the stream, subscribe the stream. That will motivate me to do more live stream actually. If we have more audience, it's safe. We have more discussion, right? So your overall high level idea is correct, but there is a few important issues in the state representation and transition. Okay, what's that? Okay, for each state you have five possible action. This. No penalty, penalty, and yeah. Since every age has a non-negative weight, so your graph modularity is right. That's fine. The distance error is this is incorrect. Oh, how? Ah, okay. Right. So we are missing some information here. So, so this is the third time I am did this mistake. See, this is not storing all the possible case, right? we can reach to same position with a different parity also. This is the same. In the last contest, also there is one distrust algorithm where also uh, conceptually we are correct. The only thing we are missing is the number of state it is covering. So here, because we can say, as I explained earlier also, we can reach this is our current position and this is our next destination. So we can reach from any of the path, right? But the information is still not present here because see, if you're coming from this, you might have P1 parity. So for cost for P1 parity, you stored you have we haven't stored actually here. For so what we are doing here is we are considering all the parity as the same, but that is not correct, right? So we have to introduce the third dimension to our cost also, that is the parity. That's the parity actually. Vector of int. And now the UVic here give us a suggestion, right? Instead of storing parity in number format, store in a 0 1 format. So that's what we have to do here. That can reduce our memory. That can reduce our memory state, right? So what we have to do is, yeah. So here and current parity also. So everywhere we have to update this. So now what will be our new parity is? So this is current parity and this is our new position, right? So parity will change here. Negation of current parity. And also here we have to do negation of current parity, right? So everywhere we have to update this state. Here also, here also, and okay, I will update this later. And here also, and here also. Ah, bastard! My mind is bastard. How I missed these things. Right? And now we have to just store 0 or 1. 1 means this is the odd parity. So here, just we need to add negation here also. We need to add negation here also, and here also. I hope this will solve the purpose. Where we have an error. Okay, so here we have to take the minimum from both. Till we are getting wrong answer. Why? So are we missing anything else? On even move, on odd move, okay, that we have because allowed direction onwards are completely different. Okay, useful path. Okay, second issue is this. Oh, function returns long, long. Ah, it's returns long, long. Fuck, I have to change everything then. That's fine. That we can change later. What else? Third issue is, but you compute. Oh, that's fine. They're just converting into long, long. Right means this, left means this, down means this, up means this. Ah, left means I'm going this way, right? So this is x minus 1. Hmm. Yeah, we have fixed this also. Stay. The way trans is complete correct conceptually. You have, which is exactly where the graph should contain. Wait, what else is missing now? We have covered all the scenario, right? What else is missing here? Let me do full screen. Wait a minute. Hmm. Okay. Right means I'm going right, right, like this. Oh, oh, this is wrong, right? That means left, down, left. Right means we're changing X. Busted. My mind is busted. Right. Right means we're changing X. Down means. Oh, wait, wait. No, no. Correct, correct. This is X I'm considering. This is Y I'm considering. Okay. This is origin. Okay. If I'm moving right, that means I'm. This is correct then. Down means I'm changing X. Left. Left is wrong then. Left is just opposite of right. Right. So Y minus 1. No, but wait, wait. Yeah, Y minus 1. Up. Up is opposite of down. That is X minus 1. How can I share my code? Wait, wait, you just a minute. I can submit and share my code. Then you will have the link. Left means Y minus 1. Up means X minus 1. I will do a false submission, then I can share the link of my code. Down means uh, right means this way. Y plus 1. And this is down is x plus 1. I think let me do a false submission so you guys can have access to my code. Then how can I share the code actually? Submissions. This how can I share? Okay, copy this link. Can you try this? Do you guys have access to my code? Okay, let's debug then. Down. Down is x plus 1. Okay, y is same. Right means y plus 1, x is same. Okay. Up means x minus 1, y is same. Okay. Left, it means y minus 1, x is same. Okay. Can you check now? Okay, this is fine. Okay, okay. We have to. This is the edge case I miss here. We actually have to initialize with 1. Still, we are getting some weird answer. What else we have mistake? First node is pop. This is correct, right? Extra cost. That's fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This can be doable. 118. Let me make it everything long, long. Long, 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 long here also. Okay. Okay. Or anything else is fine. Yeah, and wherever we are doing multiplication, yeah, it's already long, right? Okay. Still, we are hitting some wrong cases. Now, see, AI is very good at debugging. If you don't want to waste, see, we have given enough time to this question, right? Now we can't waste most time. We need to know where we are doing the mistakes. So just learn the mistake and move to the next question. That's how you should, I should actually follow. If I give enough time to something, why they are saying the cost to enter cell is this? I have multiplied, right? It's saying everything else is correct. Saying everything else is correct. Then what's the issue? Let's make it long. What we are missing now? Why everything looks correct to me also? Wait, what? I use NX everywhere. Don't tell me I use NX everywhere. Ah, fuck. It's a silly mistake. It should be NX and NY. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? It's a typo actually, and it costed my lot of time. And you guys saw, right? You saw the hard work. You saw the pain. You witnessed the pain, right? The pain of typo. See, guys, we are having at least sample is passing. Should we submit? Let's submit. Hopefully it should pass. And it's accepted. Guys, it's accepted. It's accepted. Do you guys, do you guys, if you witness, we started long back. It's a long code. And a one typo ruined lots of my time, but it's fine. Because of the typo, I'm able to enjoy the acceptance. Guys, thanks. Thanks. I need just one more subscriber and it will turn into 310. Thanks, Yuvik. Thanks for being so long. So, guys, we solved one hard problem. Let's update. It's very crucial to me. I don't know, but I'm feeling very confident and happy. We solved hard problem. Let me clearly mention here. Solved. Fourth. Leetcode hard question in a capital. Haha. So today is a fun, guys, right? We solved hard question today. It's an achievement. It's an achievement, guys. I know code is pretty long. This is my accepted solution. This is my accepted solution. You still think I am able to move to? Bro, this is my weakness actually. This required hardcore mathematics, I think. Not hardcore, but some kind of mathematic trick tactics here. And I'm very bad at CP maths. That's the point. I need to learn the concept. Then, yes, bro. What we can do, I can upsolve this question after the break, after the stream. So we can end the stream here at a good note. If you guys have any doubt, do let me know. We can make a discussion and then quickly I will end the stream. If it will be good, it will we will have 310. Just a minute. That's all for the today, guys. You should. What should you learn? What should you know? Can you like specifically? Can you mention? Can you inform us one day before? Do join the. Have you guys joined my Telegram channel? No, not Telegram. Discord. Actually, in Discord, I can ping you guys there before doing a stream. Usually, it's on weekend. Most of the streams usually on weekend. Like hmm, it's not a fixed time. It's like completely based on the time availability will I get. Right? CP maths, you can solve this CSCS problem state. Here we have a here you have a section called maths some kind. Wait, this. Let me give you this also in a chat for a quick reference. Oh, my screen is not shared, right? Wait. Yeah. For CP maths, you can follow this. It's a good problem collection. Guys can make it 310. Can anyone make this 310? I just want to see the transition from 309 to 310. Yes, these are the problem. For concept, I'm also I will do the research and let you know. Oh, it is 310. It's 310 or not? No, it's not 310, right? It's 39. It's still 39, I can see. When it will be 310. On 310, I will end the stream on a good note. That's all for the today, guys. Thanks everyone for joining. Take care. Bye bye.